Okay, so you managed to get rid of the rubble golem and find somewhere to have a short rest. So that means any curses you had on you have now gone.
Oh.
And
Did I have a curse on me?
Yes, you did. Yes, you
Okay.
did. So yeah, they've all
Good
gone.
thing I wasn't aware.
And as you've been sitting there, you've been watching people. They're still kind of trying to get out of the city, and what you've noticed is that there is a sort of a queue starting to form over in this direction. Where were you again? You were sitting. I can't remember. There.
We still see the
you can still
fight
see
I'm still seeing the battlefield right now.
But what you can see is that there's a queue formed to try and get out from that gate, and all of the big sentinel, the chain sentinel, has risen up into the air, and it's going quite slowly, but it's going up into the air. And what you notice when you look around is that there's another 4 of them that are also doing the same in tandem. They're all going up into the air, and the chains, as they move upwards, the chains become taut, and they end up being far, far, far above the city, and they seem to like come to life then, and they start pulling on the chains rather than having them emanate from out of their hands. So all 5 of these sentinels are now way up in the sky, and they're all pulling on these chains, and you feel the ground sort of start to shake a little bit, like you did before, and then you get this very strange sensation that of kind of not exactly weightlessness, but like something the whole ground underneath you is starting to very slowly kind of raise up. The whole city is being dragged up into the air.
This is not good.
Who can fly? Not me. So I need to look into that. I want some magic wings so Gulliver can fly and terrify people. Look out, I got a poopy.
This is not good. We are being held hostage, perhaps.
Can we still make our way towards that exit to see if we can see out?
I want to grab some of the rocks from the thing we defeated and put them in my basket in case I maybe throw them at the other things.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
But you never know. Since it was magical at one point, maybe it still got some juice.
Who knows?
Gotta juice some rocks.
Yeah. So you can feel that the whole city is being wrenched upwards. And people are very confused about it. And as I said, they're kind of starting to queue at the gates now because the big sentinels have gone. They're up in the air now. People aren't quite so scared to leave the city. However, they're now finding that perhaps they are going to struggle to leave.
Okay.
Some of them are questioning how far they can jump.
Yeah, they're all questioning that at the minute.
Right now, they don't have any needs greater than anyone else's needs.
Maybe we can get on the chains and it'll be less of a rough ride.
Well, the chains are... Well,
They're attached somewhere, aren't they?
yeah, they
Or
are
are they under
attached. Yeah. They just seem to go deep down into the... You haven't got there yet. Fuck it.
Yeah,
They go
let's get
deep
to
down
the
into
chain,
the air.
and we're gonna go poke him in the eye. See if we can get squished like gnats.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check the see if we can see out the exit and get a rough visual of what's going on.
Yeah, okay.
You can kind of guess, but yeah.
Gulliver wants a spell jamming ship right now.
Yeah, so when you get to the city gate, you do see that there is probably a 10, maybe 15 feet above the ground. And it's not like it's moving very slowly. It's kind of being very much wrenched from the earth. It's not just going So it is
So
at the
Gulliver-
moment it's kind of like a 10 to 15 foot, but there are a lot of commoners that aren't quite sure. You know, I wouldn't fancy jumping like 15 feet.
So
but,
Gulliver can 15 feet or
Mhm.
50?
15 for now.
Okay, so Gulliver can step down and he can
Mhm.
just start grabbing people and putting them on the ground
Yeah.
as fast as possible.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And letting people climb down his back too,
Mm-hmm.
like his ladder.
Yeah, that's fine. And you see somebody in the difference go, "Hey, we can get out this way!" And you hear hundreds and hundreds of people coming towards
Oh
the
no.
gate at this point.
I am a
Trish is
bridge.
gonna get out of the way.
I am a bridge.
Still be able to see what's going on.
Okay.
Is that
We'll try and direct them,
Good,
perhaps.
Yeah. There's quite oppressive
17
humanity
feet,
now.
I guess, total with the arm length?
Sorry.
I guess I can get a good 17 feet reach with my height and my arm reach, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Y'all should probably get down and not get out of the way. Get down and then get out of the way.
Yeah. So you found that there's quite oppressive humanity around you now. People are jostling and shunting each other and shouting at each other.
Gulliver will prioritize old people and children that he grabs, and the rest of the people can climb.
Okay. Okay. Magna, what are you doing? Are you anywhere near?
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to send Magna on his way.
And once it gets past 17 feet, Gulliver will try and use his shield to extend the range of trying to
Okay.
get people off.
Okay. Yeah, it is moving sort of inch by inch by inch. It's going higher and higher. So you are finding it more and more challenging.
We'll get as many as we can.
Okay.
Then some can try to jump. I'll try to
Okay.
catch.
Okay. Now,
Too
what's
bad I don't
everyone
have a
else
giant
doing?
apron to catch people in. Wait, I have a cloak. Once I get super high, we'll try.
Yeah.
Roughly where can we get an idea
Excuse
of
me.
where we are? Like what's the visual out there?
Aye, so you're sort of over here in this area, right at the edge of the map, and when you look out, obviously, as the city is getting higher and higher, you can see that it's just farmland below you. There's the odd croft and farmhouse scattered about, but it's mostly just the river running its course away from you and the farmland, really, countryside. It looks all very pristine and unaffected by the goings on in the city.
City being lifted out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any like prominent people around? Somebody that maybe be in charge, or
I'm kind of prominent since I'm big.
Yeah, because you're getting to the point where you're like, no, not that you can see. There doesn't look to be anyone that's.
no kind of leadership? around?
Yeah,
Okay.
there doesn't seem to be any leadership. No, everybody's just panicking.
This is an issue. We are obviously being taken somewhere.
No, we're
We
off
must-
the city. We're on the ground.
But we will be. Someone is kidnapping the city. That is clear. We must prepare. There will be some kind of invading force wherever we end up, I suspect. We should find someone in charge and arm the people as best we can and find a way to defend ourselves and return ourselves home.
And Claire, I apologize. I didn't see where my map was zoomed in. Where are we on the map? Are we near water?
You're over here.
Top,
Oh, the top.
Yeah.
yeah, all the way top, center, top.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're not near water.
Here.
Okay. Never
No,
mind.
we're up there.
I can't toss people into the water. I can't swim. Well, learn.
Rex looks down at Cottontail. Have you rallied an army before? Is that a thing you do?
Of course. Several times I have organized the defense of my own homeland when things have seemed bleak.
Well, all right. You seem to know what you're doing with that, then. And he kind of looks around for a minute. Maybe is there a town hall or capitol building or something here?
Floating
Yeah,
away.
there's like people waiting around now because they can't escape.
What about the tower where we came from? There were healers there and prominent members of the community, I would imagine. Should we go back there and...
Triss is going to look for a very high spot now that the earthquakes have stopped. And with Vorn's help, she's going to try to see if she can get a view, like an overview of the city, if possible. She's looking to see if there's any part of this that she can view that looks like there's something big and magical going on.
Right.
Because whatever started this has got to take a lot of juice, and she figures it's an ongoing current process. So she's trying to looking for a source right now.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, you can climb up onto the. Vaughn can kind of help you up onto one of the the ramparts.
She piggybacks onto Vorn, gets on
yeah.
his shoulder, and he goes up climbs up stuff to.
And when you sort of from that vantage point, you're very close to where one of the statues was, and what you see is that the chain goes directly down into the earth, and what you can see is that around it it's almost like a kind of glowing, almost like lava puddle around the chain, and it's kind of emanating kind of this magical light, and it's not like, it's kind of a viscous kind of liquid, but it's also seems like kind of a portal type into the ground.
It doesn't look like there's anywhere within the vicinity that somebody's casting a massive ritual.
Not to your knowledge, no, doesn't look like it.
So the chain just disappears into the earth through this, what looks like a portal then?
Yeah. It's like a cross between kind of like a smoky kind of strange, like a veil, but it's also viscous kind of liquid. It's very strange what you're seeing.
Barbecue.
Barbecue, yeah. So the crowd are really building up now because they think there's a way they can get down. You're at your 17-foot reach at this point, Shank. So it's starting to get quite painful trying to help everybody down. And what you're finding, apart from Triss, obviously you're up on the rampart now, but is the crowd are really pressing in against you guys. Magna, you've kind of got picked up and carried along with the flow. Cottontail and Rex, I mean, I assume you're kind of close to the gate. You're getting very, very pressed on by all these people.